Jermaine and Mimi. How are things in the big city? And Donna. And Haley. Look who it ain't. It's Haley. And Smoky Cats. Miss Cathy. And Judith. And, well, I know you're not talking to me. I'm just talking. Hey, Ann, it's tea time. And Robbie. Ooh, Tracy's having a hash brown. You see Katie made a pizza one? That looked amazing. I pancake, I'm telling you. So you have a little one? My little one, that was how I used to get weird stuff. I would put everything in a little muffin and he'd eat it and dip it. Love to dip. That was the thing. Little finger food and dip were his thing. Oh, you're in upstate, yeah. I'm not even in the big city either. Shrimp and grits. Hey, Judy Jennings. I keep all day. I thought it was Wednesday. Not sure why, but it's Thursday, which means tomorrow is Freestyle Friday on Glam Squad. Hey, Luigi. How's it going? Yeah, I actually forgot it was Thursday. I thought it was Wednesday. I'm not sure why. Because every day is like, every day feels like the same stinking day. But yes, I had two videos that come up today. I did another series. I did a everything you want to know about pancakes and what you can do to make pancakes different. And I threw up I renamed it, it's really the banana loaf, but I called it the miracle loaf because that to me is the miracle. That one. The miracle muffins, yeah, they didn't do nothing for me. Didn't really enjoy them. Yeah, not my thing. But some people like them, and that's fine. Who can guess, well, nobody's going to be able to guess my tea tonight. I guarantee it. Oh, and at the end, I went a little bit nuts, which I do occasionally. And I did it with peanut butter powder. Can I just tell you, that thing smells insane. I'm going to have it tomorrow with strawberry chia seed jam. I am so excited. Thank you, Luigi. That just went up like 20 minutes ago. Yep, I was making a banana bread and thought, I had filmed it before in the chocolate version. I'm not sure if I did a plain one. But I thought, what the hambo, let's film it for the people. The people deserve it. I'm telling you. I know, one recipe, many things to make. Tomorrow I'm thinking, actually I thought of another one. So it might be two more in this series. Could be a million in this series. You get to take one base and you could just. I want to do one on 2-ingredient dough. I didn't think about that one. Like many things you could. One blob of dough and what you can do with it is insane. I mean, if you have not made my bear claw, don't know what you're waiting for because that, my friends, is insane. It's so good. For 3 points, you have this cinnamon Danish. I don't even know where I was when I created that sucker. That was supposed to be little mini cinnamon rolls. And it just wasn't going to go. It was too delicate, so I left it. And I baked it. Ooh, garlic bites. Yum. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Now, the muffin, the loaf, wouldn't, for a regular loaf, you'd have to like double or triple it to fit into a regular loaf pan. But for that amount, it's fit perfectly the mini, but yeah, you can triple it. I think I would triple it. I make a nice loaf. I don't know if I would quadruple it. Triple it anyway. Hey, Karen and Sherry. Mary Ann's New Day, New Set of Points. Love that name because that's one of my famous lines. New day, new set of points. Thankfully, we just fast on it. Yes, that bear claw, that was because I got too lazy. I because I put an egg in my dough, and for some reason, sometimes the weather affects two ingredient dough. If it's too hot in the house, it's a hot mess. And it was just very, I could tell it just was gonna like. I thought, I can't cut this. I thought, well, why do I have to? Just leave it whole. I'm eating it. It was so good. Best thing I ever did. Good evening, Lori. I hear you, Louie. Sometimes I don't want to work. Oh, the waffle maker. I'm sorry. Yes. Yes, it can. Absolutely. Yep. And it probably would make one nice size waffle, or maybe one really big waffle. So yeah, you can. I just like the little one because it makes me feel smaller. I have small food. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I misunderstood. Yep. The Ouija is on point tonight. And who can guess what kind of tea I'm drinking? Have you ever made strawberry pie with a box of cooked? No, I have not. Have you? Because I'd like to see it. When I make it for the fam, Judith, I always use the bigger one because I would be at that little waffle maker all morning because they would eat like 10 of them. Oh, how very nice. Nothing like fresh lettuce. You are correct there, Luigi. Probably not Heaney's. They only sent me one bag. Thank goodness, because I wouldn't be going back for that one. But I am drinking regular chamomile because I am out of poop tea. Sad but true. Oh, Lori. Thank you. That's so sweet. You didn't have to do that, but definitely thank you. And I will definitely enjoy them. Peanut butter puffs. I was slightly excited. Oh, yay me is right. Thank you. That's so sweet. Maybe I'll taste them on tea with tea. How's that? You see my eyes roll and I go, ah! Because I do that. Hey, good evening, Debbie. It might. I tell you, what really does, I have to say, the Earl Grey tea is really potent. I have to say, whatever the stuff's in there, whatever leaves they're using, and it did say somewhere, I read somewhere, because I was looking up what Earl Grey was, because I think it tastes like dirty socks, and it said it could have that effect, so I think it kind of does help me there. Aw, well, thank you, Lori. My neighbors gave me, she grows like kind of weird lettuce in her garden. I don't know what it's called. It's nothing I've ever seen before. It's a little bit bitter, but I survived. I mixed it with regular romaine, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, I don't like the bitter lettuces. I'm a wuss when it comes to lettuces. I do like a good arugula though. Nice peppery arugula with a little lemon juice and olive oil. I love it that way. That sounds really good, Mimi. Email me that because I'll never remember that. So if you send it to my email, I would love to. That sounds really good. Because I'm trying to get a flat of strawberries. I'm trying to find somewhere that's going to sell me a flat because I'm strawberry obsessed right now. It does sound good. Butter lettuce. Butter lettuce. That's the best. I love making like lettuce cups with that. Hey, Rosaria snuck in under my nose. Hey, Ellen, look, I said hello to you. Sometimes I miss. Sometimes I can't read. I do apologize. Does sound good. So I'm a regular chamomile tonight. I love arugula too. I love arugula when we make like a London broil or any kind of steak. I love steak and arugula. What do you call it? Rocket lettuce, rucola, But ooh, I love putting fresh salt and pepper on there, and a little lemon juice and a little olive oil. So good. Tomorrow's going to be scramble. How many things can we throw into a scramble? You'd be surprised how many things I throw into a scramble. Yes, with a good steak. I love, love, love a good steak salad. And I used to watch Rachel Ray faithfully, and she used to make this, and I should find it, a dressing made with like steak sauce, like a steak sauce dressing. And that's where I learned how to make my own steak sauce, because she made her own steak sauce, and with a little can of like, I think it was tomato sauce, a little 6-ounce or 8-ounce can. Ooh, I was making that. I was on a hot rod with that one. It's good. Good stuff. Big Boy. I remember Big Bob. Wasn't it Bob's Big Boy? I remember that. Show 'em the times. Oh, that's so good. You know what I throw in my tea? You're gonna laugh. That imitation honey that I get yelled at for using. Anybody have any WW questions? Any WW concerns? I've got some really fabulous recipes going up today. Highly recommend you look at those. Tomorrow is Friday, so if you're not busy at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, it's Freestyle Friday. So I put on some boogie music and we boogie to the tunes of the 70s and 80s, which I'm trying to figure out how I can get my thing hooked up to I need to get it hooked up to my speaker so it'll sound louder. I need to work on that before we go live. I always remember at like 5 of 11, which doesn't help us. Yep. We're just talking tonight about buffets probably not opening up soon. Love a good buffet. I am, Lou. It's a really nice speaker. I can't get it to pair with my tablet though. It pairs well with my phone, but I play the music from Alexa, who's on my tablet. Therein lies the problem. So yeah, unless the boys can figure out, maybe, or they can figure out how to get one of the other speakers to pair up with the tablet. I asked Alexa if she could pair up, she said no. Because oh, I'm telling you, that's how. And guess what? I'm almost up to the points to get the cookbook. I'm about 250 points away. Like, I need another cookbook in a hole in the head. Seriously, I don't need it, but I want it. So yeah. Aw, thank you. It's the end of the day. I'm a little loopy. Alexa is a slacker. She's a pain in the butt. Well, so is here. I don't know if you have this problem, Luigi, but when I say hi to certain people, Siri comes on. I think it's usually when I say hi to Susie. Every time I say hi to Susie Bowie, Alexa comes on. I'm like, not sure why. Maybe Susie sounds like Siri. I can't say it too loud because she's going to come on. You hate your Fitbit. Ooh. I do like my Apple, I will say. My only complaint is I'm not sure how accurate it is. Joan says it is. I just don't feel it is. I guess I feel I should have more steps than I get. Be it. I mean, it definitely does all my workouts and stuff. So I mean, it's good that way. I just always feel like I should have more steps. Maybe that's just me being, wanting more. How many steps do I have for the day anyway? I closed my exercise ring and I didn't close my stand ring. I never closed that. 7,200. I'm slacking. Yes, that one. The 5-ingredient one or less. Yeah, that's the same one, Barbara. How do you start losing when you're stuck within 10 pounds of your goal? Yeah, you have to really buckle down and track honestly. Everything that goes in your mouth gets in that tracker. You have to increase your exercise and you have to be diligent. Because I'm a free spirit when it comes to tracking. I track most stuff, but there's things I don't. But towards the end, I had to be very, very perfect. And nobody's perfect, I get that, but you have to be as close to perfect as perfect can be. And increase your vegetables. Fill up more on vegetables. I wouldn't go too low on points. You could like cut your points back to maybe 16. I don't recommend that, but it will work. Definitely. Ah, Luigi got it up for the Apple Watch. When you tell Alexa to play music from my ouch, that's hilarious. Oh, I do that too, Tamara. I used to have the British guy, the Australian guy. Yeah, I think I have a woman. I don't remember. I always change it off and on. We just changed up. I always liked having the guy though. It was kind of fun. My husband was, "Who's that?" I'm like, "That's Siri." Tall, dark, and Siri. Only reason I like this is because I have the phone and the watch and the computer and they all talk to each other. That is the one thing about Apple that I am not an Android person. I've tried. My husband has an Android. It confuses the crap out of me. It does. I have no idea how to even open his phone. I try. It's just Apple. I find is very user friendly, very easy. Only thing I had trouble was with this computer because iOS versus a Windows operating system is totally different. So Lou can agree with me there. It's a learning curve because everything is different, exiting and entering and this and that. Everything is just a little bit backwards on this computer. But I will say, after what's been 7 months now, I'm pretty secure and I'm kind of glad, that I stuck with it because in the beginning I was ready to throw this thing back. I was ready to return it several times because it was very frustrating. But my watch talks to my computer. They share everything. So if I forget a password that I logged in on my phone, the computer will talk to the phone and it'll put it in. It's like, are you kidding me? Oh, they are so connected. It's just that's the best of everything. I think that's why I think I really really enjoy it. Yeah, that's not fair, Trace. I'd be a little bit ticked with that too. You could put a tracker app on your phone and keep your phone in your pocket, give you some sort of an idea until you get something. Oh, I know. I just love how they communicate. Because I remember thinking I had a log one, thinking, "Oh crap, I don't know that password," and it's like, "Ask your phone." I'm like, "Okay," and I'm like, "Gosh." Oh yeah, it shares everything. It knows the passwords for other things. It's mind blowing how much they can communicate, which is a little scary. I will say that. And now I could actually tell. I guess maybe the Android does it, but I can tell Siri to track my food. I don't, but I could. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Yep. Right. Don't have your phone. I get that. Yeah, I don't have AirPods though. I did go cheap and get the frogs, and work really well. It was quite the deal. But yeah, I'm a pretty much. I mean, I don't have an iPad. I don't feel I need one because I do have a little fire tap. It has nothing to do with Weight Watchers. Why is she talking about a fire tap? We're supposed to be talking about Weight Watchers. Okay, let's talk about Weight Watchers. I'm having a decent week. I don't expect a gain, though I didn't expect. Well, I did sort of expect one last week. It was kind of a free for all. I'm still very hungry today. I was like climbing the walls this afternoon. I'm not sure, if it's about all this exercise. This is why I didn't want to exercise because this is what happens. You get hungry. I don't need the added hunger on top of my regular hunger. But does anybody have any other WW related topics we can talk about? Anybody new just joining us for the first night, understanding why I'm talking about my Android? and can I interest you in a miracle loaf? I cannot wait to try that peanut butter one. I am so excited. Did I tell you how excited I am to try the miracle loaf? Yeah, I am that excited. Super duper excited. Like mine is mine is the series one. Mine actually is like the original series. I need to upgrade her. I just, she still works. I feel, what's the point? But because it does update the software, but like it's not waterproof or anything. I have no idea, Ellen. You've gained. You so you're still gaining. We're almost at. Well, I shouldn't say we're almost at lockdown because we're really not. But why don't you start making a plan? Like, plan out in a week, or plan out the next couple of days. Like, or just plan out tomorrow. Take it one day at a time. What are you gonna have for breakfast tomorrow? That's always like, I do that at night. I always think, what am I gonna have for breakfast? I plan it out. And lunch is usually a free for all because it's usually leftovers. If there's nothing around, I always have like lunch meat turkey. There's always veggies. There's always dip. There's always a hard-boiled egg. There's always a baby bell. There's always a wrap. So I know lunch is fairly easy. Dinner is something I need to plan. I usually try to plan it, and I'm not as successful as I should be. And then I just try to make sure when I plan dinner that there's enough vegetables and a salad. So because I'm a volume eater. Oh my God, Tamara. That sounds awful. I hope you're feeling okay. Those both shoulders, oh my goodness. Good evening, Kath. Do you weigh during the week or only my weigh-in day? And that took time. Back in originally, I would weigh twice a week. I would give my like midweek weigh-in just to see where I was, and half the time that wouldn't help because if I was down, I would be like, well, I'm down. I'm gonna have a little treat tonight. That defeats the purpose of being down. So now I get weighed on Saturdays because I have to behave all week because I don't know what I weigh. So yeah, I get weighed Saturday mornings. It's difficult, but in the long run, I am better for it. I don't, slack off. And I mean, we're human, and we're supposed to slack off. It's life. I shouldn't be this. I mean, not that I'm perfect, but I should be a little bit looser than I am. But I know me, and I know if I loosen up, it will be good. Hey, Dawn. Hey, BBD. Oh, so it wasn't all at once. Was it, Tamara? I mean, I'm confused. Um, I I just find it worked against me getting weighed more than once a week because if I was on there and it was like your weight changes every day. So if you're gonna get on there, say you're weighing Saturday, you get on Wednesday, and you're down, you might eat a little bit more. Or if you're up for no apparent reason, you might get really depressed because look at that scale. I've worked hard the last 4 days and it's up. And then you might just eat out of just sheer disgust. Even though your weight can fluctuate and you could still be down on your weigh-in day. So I am from the school of thought that I only get weighed on my weigh-in day. Because weight does fluctuate. Ain't gonna be pretty, Luigi. I hear you. Yeah, I can't weigh in every day because I just know weight fluctuates, and it's a game that I just don't want to play with myself anymore. Congratulations, BBD. 50 pounds. I love that mark. Congratulations. One break at a time, I was going to say. Hey, Christina. That's awesome. Congratulations. My teacup to you, girl. Oh, I'm so glad that you hit it. And that's encouraging. I mean, when we're some of us here who are struggling, we want to be where you are. So you have to, like I said, you have to fight for your journey sometimes, because sometimes it's the mind games pitch in and it's not always pretty. Awesome, Kath. Yes. Oh, definitely, Jada. That's why I don't do it, because I know every day is different, and if I start messing with myself, I'm even considering getting weighed like every other week, to be totally honest, because I feel like I just gear towards that, and it's not always about being weighed. It's got about how did I do during the week. I can't put that much emphasis on the scale. I have to take the power back from the scale, and that's not easy. Ah, they're opening up slowly but surely, Tracy. 2 pounds usually, Kathy. 2 pounds above. I'm not sure about below, because every center is different. Ours, they don't care, but I thought it used to be 2 pounds down too. Oh, we find you helpful. You contribute very much too, BBD. I love a good haircut. Yeah, meds are a pain in the butt. Let's put that out there. Katie Foster, welcome. Great to hear it, Debbie. Debbie made it for her second night. Congratulations. Yes, don't let the scale discourage you. And that's why I guess we put so much, and I do understand why, because that's what we gauge our progress on. If we see that number going down, that's saying, okay, the number's going down. What I'm doing is working, and I'll continue to do it. We need that reassurance from the scale. You know, we don't always get it, but that's what we need. I mean, I know it. Hey, Sherry. See, Sherry and Siri came on. I knew it was somebody, Siri. Come on, Siri. We're not talking to you. Yeah, it's everybody's built differently, and what sets them off. Um, I can't sit there and tell you you're wrong for money getting on the scale, because that's what you need to do. I can be. I mean, I did used to do that. I will say I did get weighed, but I knew it just worked against me, and I finally, it's been about 6 8 months now. I finally said, you know what? I'm not doing it. I am not. I'm taking the power away from that scale, and I will not let it define my week, and I will not define my journey. But that's also the way that I find out if I do make progress. So it's one of those double-edged swords filled with your cannoli donuts, and I made maple bacon. Tasted the golden heart sandwich. Sounds yummy. Send me that recipe, Debbie. Nothing like a good bacon donut. Yep. It is a number, but it's hard to reconcile with that. It just is. I mean, it's just, we need to be patted on the back. At least I know I did, and that was who did it. The scale. The scale was when it told me I had a good week. I could have had the best week ever, unless that scale said it. I didn't believe it. But that's what the blue dot is supposed to do for you on your app. The blue dot's supposed to say you had a good day. You got a blue dot. So if you look for the blue dot instead of the scale, positive attitude is everything. All right, and then over a kayak without help. That's awesome. I know, Kathy, that is like my favorite way to make eggs. Yogurt and some bacon seasoning. It's so good. Wow, that is victory when mom says something, because we all know moms. It can be an old pain in the butt sometimes. Mine, yep. You just it's to me it was releasing my weight. That's what changed my journey when I finally let it go. Like I told people, because nobody knew what I weighed. And I'm sure most of our husbands don't know what we weigh, but when I got to a weight and I let it go, and it was very freeing, very freeing. They looked amazing, Katie. Uh, Actually, the sriracha is really not. I don't think it's hot. I definitely think it's sriracha. It's got that twang to it. Oh, I had it on my hard-boiled egg. So good. Yeah, I need to. Somebody asked me to write down what I ordered. I keep forgetting. I know there's people that have that, Karen. I've heard of other people that have to do that for their insurance. Oh, excuse me. I was up early this morning. I up early, out for a walk early. Had a hard glam camp today. Oh my goodness. Speaking of, like, where is Esther? She's sleeping again. She must be walking too much. Oh, so was mine. He was like, because that's what he weighed. So I weighed as much as he did, and he's like 6 foot tall. He nearly like, and the kids were like dumbfounded. Well, it's funny because there's a before and after picture. It's my face-to-face Friday picture. It's when I had the real big jowls. And I posted it on Facebook, and my one son said, "Who's that next to you in that picture you posted?" I said, "That's me." He goes, "No, the other one, the one on the other side." I said, "That's me." He goes, "No, this one." I went, "That's me." And he goes, he didn't recognize me. He goes, "I can't believe that was you." I'm like, that was only about 2016, and I'm like, yeah, and he couldn't believe it was me. And he lives with me, so that's just speaks volumes. Ooh, love me some Frank's hot sauce. Hey, Barbara Jean, how are you? Age is just a number. I like that title. Denise, how are you? Probably 3 to 4 weeks. They say they're slow to begin with, and with this COVID, it holds it up. So yeah, I would say that's pretty normal. You'll get a text telling you when they're shipped. Oh, Kath, the gingerbread, the garlic pepper, or is it lemon pepper? I they're all. I just have not found one that I haven't liked. They really are good. Yeah, it just but I guess when you see it, like that's when it really comes to fruition, when you see the before and after, because like I mean, what they say, what have you gained? I said I've gained a neck. I didn't have one. I was like, if you see this picture, it's like this. I'm like, I literally, and that's what helped my sleep apnea. That's what helped my reflux. All the weight that I was carrying up here and in my neck. Yeah, I had still have sleep apnea. It's not as bad. I mean, it was basically pretty much I'd be dead if I didn't get help. And this reflux, I was up every night, and now that's all gone. So there's something to be said for weight loss. I will say that. Oh, I bet, Katie. I'm Kath. They were just good. I can't really take credit for that recipe. That was Amanda Seipert's where I saw it. And man, I was like, yes, hash browns, crispy in a waffle maker. I am all there. Yes. Oh yes, it definitely. The cheese. If you ever had nutritional yeast cheese, it's nutritional yeast is what's the base of that cheese. So yes, when you taste the nacho, it's definitely a nacho cheese. So yes, that's why I had to get it. Thank you. But yeah, oh my goodness, I just and I forget because I couldn't wear necklaces because my neck was so wide. And you just think that's you're just predisposed to that. That's just your neck, and no, it's not. Now I can go back and wearing. I mean, I could put my hand, or I could literally strangle myself, which I couldn't before. You found your neck today, isn't that awesome? It's just when you find your neck, it's amazing. That's awesome, Barbara Jean. When you get those meds to the curb, that is quite an accomplishment. That is quite a Knoxville victory. Yeah, I love Amanda too. Yeah, she's having a baby. Well, if it's all yeast cheese, there will be points. That's just mixed with other things, which I don't really know what they are. Thank you, Anne. Yeah, then I can't wait to have that nacho cheese on popcorn. Oh yeah, I bet, Judy. I'm telling you, it's. I used to have to sleep with like 5 pillows propped up, pretty much sitting up. Now I could sleep literally flat, which is such a. I am from Egypt. Well, that's fabulous. Hey, Suzanne. I'm good. How are you? Suzanne's from New Zealand. See, Dish with D travels the globe. I know, isn't that's and I mean I don't eat late anyway, but I could eat late now and be perfectly fine. It's huge. I mean, and the doctors tell you that, and you're always like, yeah, yeah. They always tell you have to lose weight, but yeah, in my case, it literally saved my life. I wouldn't be here right now. I wouldn't. I would be dead. Hey, Dottie K. Oh, it's 4:35. We're in San Diego. Is it raining in San Diego? Yep, all over the globe. Country and globe. If Esther was here, we would have England covered. There's somebody that usually comes just from Scotland. We have somebody from Scotland. We have a few Canadians. Sometimes Dee comes from Australia, and then we have Suzanne from New Zealand. I'm telling you, I got the globe covered. I am international. People, you get it. I'm international. Yeah, I don't drink herbal teas because I find them too herbal, if that makes any sense. I drink like well, chamomile is considered an herbal tea, so that's probably the only herbal tea I drink. Hello, shattering poet. I have tea right here. Do you have your tea? Oh my god, 102 degrees. It never rains in California. That's a song. It was about 80 here, which was kind of nice. Yes, I've heard about the dust. Yeah, that's a little bit. I don't think I ever remember seeing stuff like that before. A little bit scary. You know, we got pandemics, we got dust clouds coming. Yeah, time to hit hide here. It feels like it's the end of the world, doesn't it? I'm a little nervous about this. It is. 2020 is. They say that because it's 2020, you have your vision is opened up, like it's supposed to mean something. I don't know if I believe that, but digital her Christmas present. She finally. Oh, it's awesome. Oh, it's a gift. Always, yeah. Never poo-poo for a small loss. I mean, take it and run with it. It feels like June gloom. Yeah. Oh, 20 is a completion, which means new beginnings in 2021. Well, let's hope for new beginnings because this has not been the best year for most people. Good evening, Susan. That means T with D is going into the new millennial. Ooh, what's she going to do there? I don't know. Exactly. I think Mother Nature's been drinking. We always say that because the weather's been crazy. The, what's going on in the world is crazy. Did you hear about all those people? The stimulus checks were going. There was millions of dollars going out to dead people. I don't have nothing to do with Weight Watchers. I know, but dead people getting stimulus checks. How about that? Good night, Mimi. I texted him last night or this morning. We hadn't heard anything yet. He said he doesn't feel any worse, but he doesn't really feel any better. So he thinks his breathing is better. So he doesn't hurt to go. Exactly. They vote. Why not get checks? I mean, I'll take their check if since they're dead. I'm not proud. I'll take that person's money. Yep. We got our things. We're voting by mail. I didn't. Must have fallen asleep for that. We have a ballot that came, so we're voting by mail. I think. Did she? I'm not proud. Well, mine just came a couple of weeks ago. I'm like, are you kidding me? I mean, why can't everybody get them at the same time? And then you get a debit card. I don't want a debit card. I wanted to. Oh, it was a hot mess. Are we picking up my father-in-law tomorrow around 11? Mother-in-law is calling later about what they've done. Okay. Oh, I've always gone to the polls. But when we first moved here, we used to have a punch. And that was, 22 years ago? It was like the Chad. Remember the voting with the Chads? We used to have that. We used to, where did we vote? I don't know where it was. I think it was over at 12. So we used to vote, and it was a Chads. It was a little punch thing. Yeah, it's hard if you're not an early riser. No hanging Chads. Oh, I remember the Chads. Well, it was funny because it came as a debit card and it didn't have anything on the return address. We almost threw it away. Yeah, thousands of dollars in the trash. That would have been real cool. Oh my goodness. They're giving them multiple checks and I had to wait. Yeah, that's classic. See, that's a bit funny. Don't forget to give Dishy a thumbs up while you're here. It's 41 people here. Anybody new? Just joining us for the first time. Sometimes we go a little off topic. I do apologize, but such is life. I bet they did, because we almost went in the trash. Good night, Donna. Thumbs up on the way out. Thumbs up obsessed. As I play with, I think I've caught my tooth. You see me like the, yeah, that's right. I could feel it. I hate that when you have something caught in your teeth. I've been known to pick my teeth on camera, so just be prepared. you ever watch the Crazy Lamp Lady on YouTube? She goes to like Goodwill. I know that's totally nothing to do with Weight Watchers, but I don't know. I felt the need to have to share that. And if you're just joining here, I have a cool couple videos that went up today. YouTube question, yes. How come some people's channels and videos show the number of this out? Because we shut them off. That's why. And the reason I shut mine off, I mean, it's probably the same reason everybody else shuts theirs off. There are people, and I get that not everybody likes everything that people put out, and that's okay. But I feel to give somebody a dislike, I mean, you don't have to like everything. I get that. I would do nothing. So if I don't like something, I don't give it a thought. I just don't like it. But I feel like the person did put work and time into it, and just because I didn't like it doesn't mean it wasn't good. So I think we're all kind of like, and some people just give thumbs down to show, like there's people that trolls go around just to go and say thumbs down people's videos, which I think is rude because again, this person put work into something. So I shut mine off a while ago because I thought if nobody can see it, then there won't, and I don't get thumbs down ever since because nobody can see it, so there's no point, they won't do it, if that makes any sense. You take away the power that controls. So that's, I've always counted ground beef 2 points an ounce. That is what y'all do. I weigh mine, and depending on the grade, I look it up in the app. Most times, I usually have an 85 or 90. I don't usually buy the high grade beef. I just think it's too overpriced, and I think beef needs a little fattening. That's the school I'm from, and when I have it, I do have the points for it. But yeah, I just look it up in the app and what the percentage of beef, and I usually weigh it after it's cooked, not before because it shrinks after it's cooked. Yeah, that's what it is. Usually, I watch YouTube on my TV usually. Do I have to use another device? Yes, you can't like on a TV, on the big screen. You can't comment and you can't give thumbs up or down. Not when it's on the big screen. You can only do that on a smaller device. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Yes, I think tomorrow I'm going to do to Tulsa because I want to do one more because I thought of one more. I was going to do eggs tomorrow. Like it's mostly, and I didn't. It's funny. I thought to myself, I didn't realize it's all breakfast. So you can have hash waffles anytime. I eat breakfast for dinner a lot of times, but tomorrow I was going to do, just one way to do with eggs. Like I mean, I put so much in my eggs. Some days it's crazy. I could turn a 0 point thing that's like this big between my veggies. It's like huge. So I want to do like eggs, I'm thinking. And then I want to do like 2 ingredient dough. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you, Deb. I think thumbs down. Like I said, somebody put work and somebody put time into that. You might not like it. Doesn't mean it was bad. So. Oh, cheesecake hummus. I might make that we're going to a winery on Saturday. First time out, so I'm thinking of doing the butterscotch blondie hummus for that. Well, my son ate those pancakes. He was like, these were good. Yeah, it doesn't have any taste. And I'm not paying $9 a pound for meat. Here's the thing, like, am I always going to buy that meat? No, I have 4 men to buy, to cook for. It would cost me a fortune. And like I said, and I say this all the time, I just learned to eat less or bulk it up with vegetables and some other kind of protein. Yes, we are on the same boat. people cook with me. Do a cook with me using pork or shellfish, which is I hate. I still give it a thumbs up. Yeah, there you go. There's many things I don't like, but like I said, they put a lot of work into that. I'm just not. I just don't do anything if I don't. I just, you know. Oh, those hash waffles with the. I like a little, like sometimes I put a little ketchup drizzle on top. Ooh. Oh, I'm telling you, the more I work out, Susan, the more I want to eat, and that's very upsetting to me because I don't need to eat anymore. So I'm kind of not happy about that. I do my pound arbor cheesecake in pie pan. So I think either one would be good. Either one would work. But either one will be more less because it's a little bit wider. So you just have to watch which time. Either one. I mean, you could do the. I would do the springform pan. Yes, it comes right out. I did it in a pie pan and it came right out of the pan. It was so good. I know beef is crazy. Hey, Lynn's. Oh, sorry to hear that. The stress always tests us. When I get stressed, I try to eat more fruit. I know that sounds weird. I start eating an apple. Oh my goodness, Sherry. Hey, Angela, welcome. Oh, I love a good frittata. We were supposed to do a collab for Easter brunch, and then with the pandemic, I was the first one to back out. I said, because I was going to make a frittata, I said, listen, I can't get to the store to get the certain, because my mama's frittata's got certain cheeses that I don't have them. So you had to use the basket cheese. That was always her thing, the basket cheese in our frittata. Oh, I'm telling you, Susan, I hear you some days. There's some days I can feel like I constantly want to eat. I love a good frittata. It's all nice and high and crusty on the outside. Mm. But we need basket cheese. And I don't even know if they can even get it now. And it's funny, my grandfather taught my mother, and he said, a basket cheese. And she didn't know what he meant. And she went to the store, and there it was, basket cheese. You have a good night, too, Sherry. Yes, that's what I use, Katie, when I can't find it. Oh, you don't use cheese? Well, I don't use cheese when I make it for myself, but I'm making it for the fam. It's usually our Palm Sunday tradition from when my mother made it. It was always the cheese. It would have that cheese pull. Mm. Certain things. I'm not a cheese person, but in certain recipes, it's needed, like that frittata. I stop usually between 5:30 and 6. Sometimes I have an occasional popcorn out. Way day Saturday, so I probably won't have any tonight because it's too salty, and I don't want to be retaining fluids, but it could be. Meds are a killer, Lens. Have a lovely evening, Suzanne. Good night, Anne. Have a sweet dreams. Tamsin, when did you sneak in here? I'm telling you, since we've been doing the last glam squad, the last couple weeks I've been famished. coffee cake in a mug. Oh my goodness. Oh, speaking of hungry girl, I got an email today, and it was with a recipe. Or was it on Facebook? I saw it somewhere. She must have, I don't remember, I don't think I saw the demo, but she did a whoopie pie in a mug. A chocolate whoopie pie. So you know your girlfriend's making that. I got it printed out. The only thing I don't have is light whipped topping. I'm just going to have to use some fluff. Oh, I looked at that and went, God, that looks so good. And I got a new mug. Good night, Suzanne. I got a new mug because I was using my husband's mug. He's like, you better keep using my mug and put it the brakes. So I have my own wide bottom mug. It's huge. How's the puppy? Yes, it was an email. Oh yeah, I printed that sucker right out, Luigi. I'm like, oh yeah, that has my name all over it. Oh, chocolate whoopie pie. Um, yeah, that can happen, Cindy. Yeah, but you know, I always say not all points are created equal. Sometimes those points might not be as bad as they seem. Plus, you do have weeklies, so don't ever think that you're, totally screwed. Oh, the poor puppy. That's what this is. It's a soup mug. It's white and it's huge. Actually, it's too big. But when you wait and see when I mix in my film, it's like huge. But it'll work perfect. And heck, I could have a good old bowl of soup in there. I mean, we're talking. It's literally this big. I'm gonna have to double the recipe. Oh, yeah. Is it a coffee drink? I don't do coffee drinks, so I can't help you there. I mean, anything usually with skim milk is usually your friend, and sometimes you can get the almond milk. You could ask. Sometimes, Lori, they have almond milk you could get. Hey, Tamsin. Oh, for the longest time, Susan, that's how I was. I couldn't keep this stuff in because it just, and then I got to the point where it was better, and I would just tell my husband, here, you put this away. You keep this with your stash. So he's got his stuff. I don't know where it is. I'm sure I could find it if I look hard enough. But yeah, I keep my stuff out when their stuff is away, so I don't have to see it. If I don't see it, I don't remember it's there. The coffee cake. And you know what makes that, Luigi? It's that butter that that 2 teaspoons of butter at the top. Delicious. And truth be told, they make a nice little after dinner dessert for, I think it was at 4 points. Definitely worth it. It's huge. Oh, I hope you enjoyed that silk creamy. That's my new jam. I'm so glad the dishwater finished the dishes. Well, you could try it with regular sugar, Lou. It would probably still be good. Because I'm telling you, it's that butter at the end. It's that butter. Because that's what all I tasted. It was like heaven. Oh, yeah. I send everything out. Take, take, take. Because, yeah, because I don't know about you, but the food calls me. Denise, you didn't finish me. You didn't finish me. Yes, I would use Lecanto. Yes, the regular monk fruit. I would try that. I think it'll be fine. You have the cinnamon in there. You have the vanilla. It's all that. It's that butter. I'm telling you. I mean, it'll be better with the brown sugar. I won't lie, but I think you'll be all right. And how bad could it be when you think about it? It's a cake. Look at it though. It's a cake. I use Super and Gold right now. or sometimes the Kanto Golden, but I like the Supreme Gold better. Um, Splenda Brown. Yeah, and that Splenda has points when you use a certain amount. People like the Swerve Brown, and I am actually going to try that next time I go to the store. I am excited. Oh, I bet. Oh, oh yeah. My mom used to make that, Tamsin. She loved fruit and jello and veggies like that. Yes. Splenda has points. That's why if you ever go to Chick-fil-A and get the diet lemonade, it has points. Ah, yum. Yeah, that's a little steep. You might like the Swerve. I think the Swerve is a little more affordable, and people are raving about it. I've never tried the Swerve. I didn't like the regular Swerve, but the brown does look better. So I'm going to try the brown so I can give a good opinion. Oh, I love the Sucrin. The Sucrin is my jam. It does. I'm telling. I agree with you, Katie. That's why I think I want to give Swerve a try because I can get that at my regular store, which I can't get a lot of them there. Hey, Joanne. There you go. Look at Lori. I love when you guys come up with ideas. That sounds awesome. And you have any flavor guide? Throw that in there. All right. I will definitely next time. That's will be on my list for sure. The Sucrin. So like I said, I'm interested only because I can get the Swerve at my local store. So I'm really interested. I didn't like the regular, and I'll tell you why. I didn't. I felt like I had to use too much of it to get any kind of sweetness. And I'm like, well, I'm using a cup for like a tablespoon because I couldn't taste it. So that's why I didn't like the Swerve. So I didn't even bother trying the brown because I didn't like the regular. But I, looking at the brown, it looks pretty nice. Salty swears by it. Not that he's an aficionado because. Okay, you didn't like the regular Swerve either, so it wasn't just me. Well, let me know what you think because I'm really wanting to try it because I can get that locally. Oh, did notice Truvia have points, Tracy? That's my only concern. Because I want to say Truvia might. I don't know for sure, but there was a few of them that do. I'm not sure. Like she always uses the packets, Lisa Lillian. Yeah. For some reason that Swerve just had nothing, and I didn't even bother trying the brown because I just disliked the regular so much. But when Salty had it, it kind of like going, oh, that kind of looks nice. And I know my store sells it, so that's always nice. All right, Linz, cheer up. It'll get better tomorrow, I hope. Okay, the trivia does have points for yeah. That's see, I like not having to worry about points to have to count that. That's why I mean, not that it's not good, but I am from the school that I don't want to have to. Now that I know I can get 0.1, I don't want to have to count that. There's where I come from. Yeah, I don't think any of these are as sweet as sugar, to be honest, or like sweet and low is really sweet. But I found the monk was a little bit sweeter than the swerve. But again, that's how I felt. And we all have, awesome. It was probably because I think it's only like a tablespoon or something. So yeah, probably you can get away with it for something like that. But I think if you use like a half a cup, I bet it has points. Well, ladies and germs, it's after 8, and I thank you all for coming tonight. I have to go up and I haven't done the dishes yet. That kind of night here at the Dish with Thea house. Because I'm filming right before dinner, which is never a good thing, but I had to get my... when you see this peanut butter bread, I cannot wait to... I don't know what I have for breakfast tomorrow. I want eggs tomorrow, though. But I want to try this peanut butter. Maybe I'll have a piece. Peanut butter with my strawberry chia seed jam. Yes, please. So I thank you all for joining me tonight. It's always a pleasure to spend the evening with you. If you, on your way out the door, please give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. And go check out the video she posted today. She posted some good stuff. I love when I talk. People go, you talk about like she's somebody else. It's my alter ego. It's my other personality. They call me Sybil. Remember Sybil? I love that movie. Okay. I can talk all night. I'm heading out. Have a great evening. We will dish tomorrow. Right? If not, we'll see you at Glam Squad Freestyle Friday Dancing. 11 a.m. Eastern. I was going to say Central. 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Join us for the Disco Fever. Have a good night.